In Chicago, a Border Patrol agent had shot a woman about 7 times for allegedly driving her vehicle towards another vehicle driven by an ICE agent. Now, her lawyer, Christopher Parente, that is an attorney for Marimar Martinez, who was shot 7 times, spoke at a hearing on Monday, 2 days after federal officers had accused her of driving towards them in the Brighton Park neighborhood. Okay? You were driving aggressively. You were in a convoy. And you were endangering our agents and their lives. Oh my God. Except, no. Parente says that he has body camera footage that disproves this account given by federal prosecutors and Border Patrol. Okay? It showed that the agent who shot Martinez was saying, quote unquote, "Do something, bitch," before pulling over and shooting Martinez. That's right. That's right. Martinez and another driver, Anthony Ian Santos Ruiz, were charged on Sunday. I mean, thankfully she's even alive, okay? But they were charged on Sunday with a felony assault on a federal officer for, again, driving aggressively in a convoy that was following ICE vehicles after they had done a raid. There was video captured by a security camera at a nearby tire shop showing Martinez's car, the Nissan Rogue, pulling alongside of a government Chevy Tahoe after they had conducted an operation in nearby Oak Lawn. There's also a GMC Envoy that was driven by Ruiz that was following closely behind the authorities' car. Now, that video doesn't show the shooting, it doesn't even show Martinez allegedly ramming into that, ICE car, okay? Now, the Chicago Sun-Times noted that a statement by DHS after the incident referenced a loaded gun in Martinez's car. Now, that was not mentioned in any of the charging documents. Why? Why even bring that up then? I mean, look, Martinez is a legally licensed gun owner. And she wasn't even brandishing. So what was the point of bringing that up? Don't know. I mean, Parente noted that she had a concealed carry license and a valid firearm. So this is one of those, again, should be protected by the Second Amendment, right? And it has nothing to do with this case, again, especially since they were in the car. Why? Why even mention that? Because they know they messed up. All right? And what they wanted to do is to make Martinez seem like she was some dangerous aggressor. In reality, she was live streaming on Facebook while following this ICE vehicle. Okay? That is not a crime. That's not a crime at all. Martinez and Ruiz do not have criminal history and have extensive community ties. Martinez works for a school. She has had several character witnesses write letters to the court on her behalf. So, look, Parente said this at the hearing, and I think he nails it. He said, "I think there's a danger to the community, but I don't think it's Ms. Martinez." Yeah, it's ICE. It's the Trump Gestapo. That is what they are. And they tried to murder this woman and failed. And now DHS, the Department of Homeland Security run by Kristi Noem, is trying to cover up the lawless actions of their brown shirts. That's what's going on in Chicago right now. That's what's going on in all these places. Trump's Border Patrol is not making anyone safer. They are the danger. They claim, "Oh, no, we're protecting you from dangerous, undocumented, illegal aliens. Oh my God, and Antifa protesters." But in reality, they're the ones that are endangering communities, endangering the people. And everyone who's not part of the Trump cult can see that can see what's in front of them. The obvious stuff. The fact that we have troops on our streets. in American cities. That is not normal. That is not right. That should not be happening. It should not be happening. Look, here's the other thing, okay? Federal prosecutors in Chicago have ended up having to dismiss criminal charges against people, okay? For example, most recently, a Chicago couple that were lawfully carrying loaded guns last month outside an ICE facility in Broadview. Now, they were just out there. They were exercising their Second Amendment rights. They just had guns, okay? Lawfully carrying them. And a grand jury agreed because they refused to hand up an indictment in that case. In fact, defense attorney Richard Kling told the Chicago Sun-Times that a good prosecutor could convince grand jury to indict a ham sandwich, but said in this case, apparently they had less evidence than a ham sandwich. Yeah, look, the case against those two had been used to argue that ICE agents have been endangered by protests and protesters, right? And that's how it relates to this case, because once again, here's ICE claiming, oh, these dangerous Antifa protesters, oh, there's so much, they're putting us in personal mortal danger that we had to shoot them 7 times. We had to riddle their cars with bullets. That's what we had to do. We had no choice. We had to do it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're just proving over and over again that you are the baddies. You are the Nazis, the Gestapo. You're the bad guys. And everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. I guess they're going to have to try something else, though, to try to convince people outside the cult who already believe all this stuff. Okay? Oh, they're so dangerous. Oh, they're Antifa. They're everywhere. Oh, my God. They're going to have to do something else, though, to try to convince everyone else. Like, for example, attempting to murder a protester for following them and live streaming. Look, none of this should be a surprise. Nobody should be shocked here. No one's having Pikachu face. ICE, let me tell you, they are not hiring the best. No, they are hiring the most racist, the most violent, and the most unhinged people to try to carry out Donald Trump's lawless mass deportation agenda. Okay? Carrying out the agenda of the most racist president that we've had in modern times. Okay? And that's saying something. When are more Americans going to wake up and to realize that what is going on right now ain't normal and shouldn't be happening? This government needs to be reined in and stopped from, well, violating the rights of not only undocumented immigrants and just immigrants, but also violating the rights of American citizens. When are we going to wake up as a country and band together and put a stop to it? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.